Hello fellow YouTubers, Bear Prepper here. Today we're going to go over some food storage items and what to watch for, and the Tattler Lids and how to use them appropriately. I've had this Country Time pink lemonade and regular lemonade in my food storage for, let's see, it's 2011, for at least 2 years. Feels really heavy. I'm going to go ahead and break the seal. Now this was stored on the shelf, and your results will vary depending on your humidity level. 2 years. Now, let me get a measuring cup here. And you will find this with all powdered products. In 2 years, I'm going to move that up there so you can see it. That's all that's still loose. The rest of it is hard. It can be broken up for now, another year from now, and probably not. So, yeah, I can break it up and still use it. Okay? What you got to remember when you're doing powdered products like this, and it's in just this little plastic container, your humidity can still get in there. And I don't know if you can notice, but because the oxygen got in there, the color of the pink lemonade has changed. Let me bring some up closer. It's a brownish color. I'm not sure if you can see that really well or not. But it's not really pink anymore. So remember, when you store these on your shelf, put them in Mylar or vacuum seal them with O2 absorbers. I did this purposely so that I could show you what not to do. The Tattler Lids. My very first meat video, I think it was my meat video, I used Tattler Lids. I read the instructions of what I thought the instructions were saying, and I showed canning using the Tattler Lids in that way. Immediately after that video, I received a video from the manufacturer, which I thought was wonderful that he did that, showing the appropriate usage of the Tattler Lids. These are all canned with Tattler Lids, and they all turned out wonderfully. I still have to wash the jars, that's why they're sitting out here. But all of them sealed perfectly fine. This is bacon, and this is turkey. Now, the way you use them, whether it's water bath or pressure canner, is you soak these rings in very, very hot water. And it really takes hot water to get these to soften up because they're thick, okay? So put them in very hot water. Doesn't need to stay in it for very long, but it needs to be very hot water. Then you take it and you put it on here. Oops, well, it would help if you could see it. Let me move this up just slightly. And you slide the rubber ring on there while it's very hot. You've already wiped the tops of your jars, and then just slide it down. So you want to make sure that the ring is even all around and you don't have one side flopping out. Then you take your screw band and put it on finger tight. Put it in your pressure canner or your water bath canner and you can it. When you pull it out of the pressure canner after your 90 minutes, what you have to do when you use your jar lifter and you set it down, you need to crank the metal band down once again. You will find, not all the time, probably about 30% of the time, this band is very loose again. Because what happens is, and some of us have a lighter touch than others, this will flatten out, this gasket here will flatten out some and get thinner, just like your lids do, and get the little groove in it. And so when that happens, it leaves more, it pulls down tighter here, and it loosens, it leaves more space that you had. So when this pushes down, this is looser. So the minute you take it out of the pressure canner and set it on your counter, you must tighten it up. Okay? Just crank it down. Every single one of these, once it comes out of the water bath or pressure canner, crank it down. Okay? Then you don't touch it for 24 hours. But check your seals and make sure. I always leave mine for 24 hours. If after about 12 hours I see it hasn't sealed, I feel the jar. If it's cold, I'll take it and put it in the fridge. But if it's still warm, just leave it. 9 times out of 10, the seal will pop down. I absolutely love these. And then once you're done using them, do not let them sit in your dishwasher, in your sink. Immediately wash them. Because what happens if you leave any of the food on it, it gets black. And you can't get that black off of them again. At least I haven't found a way without bleach. And when I use bleach on it, you could see pitting in the rubber, which means I won't use that again. So make sure you wash it really good with soap and water and maybe a little scrubby. Not a wire scrubby, but like your soft soap kitchen scrubby. Those green pads on one side. And clean it really good. And then dry it off and put it away. Don't leave them sitting around. I hope this answers all the questions that I've been getting about the Tattler lids. I absolutely love them. I recommend them to everyone. As long as you use them appropriately and follow the directions of tightening them after it comes out of the pressure canner, you will find that they work wonderful for you. And so they are reusable for approximately 10 years. And you can have them and you never have to buy them again. Now I do keep some regular metal ones around because I do give away some of my jars as gifts. And I have found that people don't return them, the jars. So I try to make sure I give the metal bands and the metal lids when I give food away. But for my storage, I use the Tattlers. And I hope you get some. I hope you invest in them. There are sales that you can find. I got my cases of Tattlers on eBay and on one of those daily deals. So just keep your eyes open. And if any of us Homestead Honeys find that daily deal again, we'll post a video so that you can try to grab some. I hope everyone was okay with the tornadoes last night in northern Texas. Prayers are coming your way. And we're here for you if you need us. Blessings.